I also want to tell you it's been very hot in here today. Let me just show you this the temperature. Shut the light off. And the heat has been off, and you guys can see it's 72.6 degrees in here. Um, the other point I want to make about this is that as we're all talking now, like I'm so happy. There are articles, people are leaving messages, they're leaving comments, people who are targeted are doing videos. As we're all just talking about this, and I'm looking online for more other experiences that I kind of can feel like, oh yeah, that makes sense. um the people talking to me through this radio signal, they're trying to match it up to things in my life that have nothing, one thing has nothing to do with the other. So they said, oh, they thought that I would have something to hide. Didn't they say they were surveilling me all my life? How could I hide anything? This is it's the reason this doesn't make sense is because they clearly knew there was nothing to hide. So what they decided to do was create something. And in their trying to create something, they lied. But the bigger issue is that they created a severe medical problem in me. So when they lied and said, oh, they thought I didn't want to work anymore because they thought I was lazy, then they knew that this causes any exposure to microwaves cause harm. That's why we have the security of when you're using a microwave, they have that metal thing in the glass. That's to protect you from exposure to microwaves. So the other big deal about this is that as they're trying to, they said they could replace me, their words, not mine, by knowing what I would say, how I would say it, and then creating technology so that either they could say things that I would normally say before I say it, and then I would have to come up with a different way of saying it. But if I always say it that way, how could I come up with a different way of saying it? If I had a different way of saying it, I probably would have said it a different way. The other big deal about that, they said, because it turns out that I'm West Indian, which I've been for 52 years now, and come from a family that's also West Indian. They said, how did I change to being West Indian? Well, if my family's West Indian and I'm West Indian, when did I change? But that's a trauma. You hear that? I want to talk about this. They'll probably cut me off before I can get to this trauma. That's a trauma for me because I've told you I usually don't change. My sense of self stays the same.